Today we're going to talk a little bit about how we take so many cruises. People ask us this question
all the time.
Yeah. And besides me being able to work remotely, that's a big part of it. And you're kind of semi-retired or working towards semi-retirement.
Yes.
But are we being irresponsible? Are we spending our children and grandchildren's inheritance? Very possibly. That's a part of it. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel.
I'm Linda.
And I'm Tim.
And this is our second journey.
Glad to have you here. We gamble. Linda's more the gambler.
Yeah. Most of our cruises are comped. Well, almost every cruise that we take is comped.
Yeah, so certainly...
it's comped to, the room and...
Yeah, so the joke's on us. We get a free cruise and it ends up costing us more money.
Yeah, usually upgrade and we always buy the drink package, but...
Yeah, and then specially done because it is a comp cruise. We end up spending.
We do end up spending, but the cruise itself is comped.
Right. So,
and that's with Royal and Celebrity.
Right, and we're going to talk about Royal and Celebrity because they have a very clear system in which you can get comp cruises. When you're on board, if you're in the casino, or when you're in the casino, they have a list that'll say if you achieve this many points, you will get this list of cruises. Yeah, so if there's a cruise you want to go to, like we were looking for a cruise to Greece, it turns out later we couldn't take it.
And I worked towards that, and I got to that, and then unfortunately we couldn't take the cruise.
Right. But
because of work conflict. But
you know exactly how many points you need. Now we've sailed MSC, we've sailed Norwegian quite a bit, and probably gambled the same, and
never got an offer. Right. I mean, it was like we were never on MSC.
Yeah,
MSC was a comped cruise, but that was through the casino. That's how we got that. But once we gambled on there, we got no offers at all.
And Norwegian's
the same thing. It was always a comped cruise through the casino, through Caesars.
Right.
But once, we never got a offer through them.
No, never. Which is like we almost didn't cruise.
Yeah.
We haven't cruised Carnival or Princess. We'll be doing Princess later this year. So we'll report back on that. And then everybody raves about the URComped.
Yeah.
Which we signed up for that. And we can get some comp 7 days on MSC, which went decent cruises. But they're all out of Florida, so we can't take that often. So we haven't utilized that at all. It's basically MSC and some land. I think Norwegian was on there a few times, but not enough that we're going to raise our hand and promote URComped, at least not yet. We haven't seen much on there. And you're decently high level at Caesars, and we upload our certificates from Celebrity, which are decent certificates. But other than MSC, the occasional Norwegian, and of course Margaritaville that I get anyways as a veteran. But that's kind of the background. That's why we'll talk about Royal and Celebrity again, because they have a very clear. You hit a certain tier level of points, these are the cruises you can take. That's part of it. And so we essentially have booked 6 cruises through your gambling, mostly your gambling, my gambling. I'm on the list, but I don't rate enough. So 6 cruises, 2 on Celebrity, 4 on Royal, that if we looked at what they were listing them for when we booked them, it was $16,000 of cruises for $1,000.
Yes, for $1,000.
So, again, they're free cruises. You have to pay taxes and port fees, but you have to do that anyway. So I'm just comparing base cruise fare to base cruise fare, which basically a chargeable base cruise fare to a free cruise fare. Again, port fees and taxes are paid by everybody. So taking that out of the equation, want to compare apples to apples. $16,000 of cruises for $1,000. Now, that was probably a little cheaper because you did win on a few cruises. One hand paying.
Yeah, we did. I did win. So not everybody's going to. I just got lucky that I won. So
without a doubt, gamble within your means.
And don't chase it. Because you'll wind up being able to pay for a cruise that you won anyway. I just got lucky and I won on the couple.
So that's
cruises that we were on.
So that's the main thing is how many points you need to get the free cruise. And
they're very, very clear about it, and their certificate you print it out, and it works. That's
very clear,
very clear.
Easy. Yeah, so. Without doubt, because you'll hear people get comp cruises, but there's we don't know exactly how much or how many points. Very, very clear what you get here with with
Very
Royal and
clear.
Celebrity. Yeah, so we do like that if you're gambling. We were not chasing free cruises. On the Celebrity Summit, you gamble a little bit and got a free cruise certificate.
Yeah, and I didn't gamble much on the Summit.
No.
Yeah, I did gamble a lot on the 2-week cruise. You worked. There was a lot of sea days.
Yeah. But you ended up winning on the Odyssey.
I did win. I won on the Odyssey, so
Yeah.
which was good. That's why all these cruises only cost us $1,000.
Yeah,
And I did get a hand pay on the Beyond, but not everybody wins. But a lot of people do. I have to admit, more people win. I'm surprised how many winners there are, hand pays there are on the cruise ships.
We'll give you a little history of what we did. So we first cruised, and these 2 initial cruises, Celebrity Summit and Royal Odyssey, were ones we just paid out of our own pocket. These were not comped at all. So we're on a regular cruise. We're not doing anything special. We won the Celebrity Summit, and I believe you lost about $300. Again, you were pretty lucky. But we got a cruise certificate that we were able to later use for a 7-day on the Beyond.
Yeah.
And with that, you also got $100 of free play. So that was free cruise number 1. And then we were on the Royal Odyssey of the Seas, transatlantic, 2 weeks. 2 weeks of gambling, but
I actually came home with money.
Yeah,
on
so
that.
you won on that one. And
Not
then-
much, but I still won.
But-
I mean, considering that we were
2
on there for
weeks.
2 weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you're a gambler and you play slots and you're alone with the casino for a while, it takes you a while with me working. So,
Yeah.
but so out of that one, we're able to book another 7-day cruise on the Odyssey, and you get $500 of free play on that.
Oh, yeah.
So we're not even taking the free play into consideration. The free play almost in this equation almost washes out some of the losses, but that's because you got pretty lucky.
I got lucky, yeah.
So those are the 2 we paid for out of pocket. So then we went on from the Celebrity Summit to the Celebrity Beyond, which you got a free cruise certificate for.
I did.
And then when we were on the Beyond, you got a hand pay.
I got a hand pay on the Beyond.
Oh, and we also got the $100 free play when you got on the Beyond.
That's right.
So $100 free play, free, it was an obstructed ocean view, floor to ceiling, like the infinite balconies, but the window didn't open. And it was perfectly fine
And it
for
was
a free
fine
cruise.
for a free cruise.
And $100 of free play, and you got a hand pay
I
on
got
that.
a hand pay
So you
on that
walked
one.
out with about $1,200 off that cruise, I think.
Right.
Yeah. So again, lucky. Doesn't always work that way.
No.
Usually works against you. Don't
Usually never
take our
works
word
that
for
way.
it. Don't use this as a method to get free cruises if you're not a gambler. But if you are a gambler, you can utilize free cruises. That was the cruise certificate you got off the Summit. So the cruise certificates are only part of the equation. That's what you get when you're there, and you get into a category that they're going to start sending you mailers. They even send me mailers, and I'm not that big of a gambler. Of course, they're mailers for 3-day cruises inside rooms that you probably wouldn't take, but the mailers are what's important. These are what we get. We get these 2, 3, 4 times a week. I think they're going more to a paperless system, but these mailers have tons of cruises.
Tons of them.
So from our Celebrity Summit cruise, we had the certificate for the Beyond. We used one of the mailers, and then we were on the
Ascent.
Ascent for an 8-day cruise. That was also an ocean view room that was free. So the mailers are, in my mind, more important than the actual immediate certificate. Now, granted, you're getting these mailers, they're gonna want you to continue playing. If you stop playing, the mailers will probably start drying up.
Yeah.
But with how many we get, and we get some from home ports near us. We're going to be going on Royal out of New Jersey, again, the Odyssey, and then out of Baltimore on the Vision as well. Most of these cruises are out of Florida, of course. If we lived in Florida, we'd be cruising every other week. But it's crazy. Yeah, the mailers are amazing of what can be in there.
Right.
And they're not, all 3-day cruises. There are some that are very nice.
7-day cruise, 7
8-day,
nights.
I think even we saw 9 or 10 night. The Ascent was an 8-day.
Right.
With a premier itinerary. It was a very coveted itinerary to Curacao and Aruba. That's the bigger part of the equation. So that's how we booked the Ascent. We got on the Odyssey from your certificate on the Odyssey, but we've also booked 3 more through the certificates. We were able to book the Star.
Yeah. Now that was a little different, which I never got. It's always a cruise for 2.
Correct.
The Star was a free cruise for me, and then a discount
Right.
for him, which
And it
we
was a
thought was
balcony.
going to be, and it was a balcony, and I thought,
20% discount.
yeah. And
Turned out it was
What?
about It was like 70-75%.
Yes,
so
it was amazing. So we booked that.
Yeah, that was the one that was balcony.
Mm-hmm.
Yours was free. Mine was comp. That's the $1,000 that I had to pay extra for the second guest.
Right.
But the Star, when we booked it, I don't even think it was out yet. So I was way over here, but it was very expensive. And we looked at the prices and we said we're never going to cruise on the Star until the prices come down.
And they gave them a great discount, and they also added in they give you a veterans discount, and they actually added that onto it too, which was
true,
which was good. So we have a great.
That's another
price
valid
on the
point.
Star.
Talking about veterans discount, always ask for veterans discounts. Cruise lines invariably seem to give it. Now, is it a lot? Maybe
No,
not.
but still, it helps a little bit.
Yeah, absolutely. But they all do seem to give something for veterans.
Yeah.
So we use the certificates for 3 more cruises. The Allure, Star, we're kind of doing back to back, and then the Vision out of Baltimore because it's close to us. It's less than 2 hours to drive to that port. So we're going to try something new. Yes, it's an older ship, but
we're going to try it.
People seem to love it. So it'll be beautiful going down. Was it April?
April, we're going
Mid-April
on
on the Vision. So we're going to be going down the Chesapeake Bay. So it'll probably be spectacularly beautiful going down there in springtime.
I'm a little leery with the shower curtain for a week, but we'll manage.
Yeah. And on the Allure, through this, not even the certificates where you almost always get free play, but on the mailers you got free play. So the Allure, you have $100 of free play. The Vision, you have $75 of free play.
And the
Odyssey, you have 500. That was on the certificate, though. Yeah. But again, so we're able to score 2 certificates from the Summit and the Odyssey to then cruise on the Beyond and the Odyssey. And then through mailers, we will go on the Ascent through Celebrity, and then the Allure, Star, and Vision with free play. But you also scored cruise certificates on the Celebrity Beyond and the Ascent. And sadly, we couldn't use them. We were planning a trip to Greece, but with the work conflict, it was on there. 10 and 11 day.
Yeah, but we'll do it someday.
So there's even 2 cruise certificates that you earned that we couldn't use, sadly, but we're still in the mailer. So we got a busy cruise schedule coming up this year. Part of the reason we can't use these other certificates we're getting, so I have to slow down those certificates. But again, don't chase it. If you don't gamble, you don't have to.
But even if you gamble a little bit, I think you might still get offers.
I gamble a little bit.
Yeah, and you still get inside, staterooms and.
So, another tip or trick here that we found in our upgrades, because I think we've only paid for 1 or 2 upgrades, and we won't pay a lot, only if it's worthwhile. But what we found is when you call to reserve through the special phone number, check the actual current prices, right? So we had
a free ocean view, and when we looked online
at the time,
the balcony was actually cheaper, so they gave us a balcony because it was cheaper than the ocean view.
So we asked to upgrade. Always check. We asked to upgrade, and they're like, "Oh, upgrading's $400." At which point we said, "But
not online.
Right,
it's
online,
not, and
it's actually, and of course it's a neighborhood balcony, but it's a balcony." Yeah, and
they put us on hold, and she came back. She goes, "You're right," and they upgraded us. So it's always worth.
Absolutely ask. Even if it's not, you can ask.
You can ask,
Yeah, can't hurt to ask with that. So that's how we cruise so much, besides being a little irresponsible at times. Not entirely. But thank you for watching. If you found this information useful, helpful at all, please comment, please like, please share. Small channel. This helps us grow. And let the YouTube algorithm likes the engagement. So please do. If you have any comments, please let us
subscribe.
know. And please consider subscribing. Again, helps us, helps our small channel grow. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Bye.